Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Daniel Firdaus and my metric ID is CB23131. My role for this project is programmer. Based on the slide about based on the slide that being shown, it's already stated what is MBK is. In MBK official portal or website, it is a divide by category for each section. There is a new section such as news about event and activities, online service information, announcement, and also tender and quotation for maintenance work. MBK online website also provide online payment services or features for taxes, vehicle, compound, and many other things. Okay, back again with me. So, based on the slide, it's shown the main user interface for the MBK website. And it's shown the main user interface from the top until the bottom of the user interface. It has a lot of features that can help the user to use the system well, and a lot of info about the system and about MBK itself.
And the other part for me, which is the objectives. The portal's objective is basically to offer services for the citizens and the stakeholders of Kuantan city. And the users can also learn about the local government and communicate with the council and the community. And it also provides access to a number of council services such as the license, the permits, and public resources. And for the info services, the digital interface of Kuantan City is a dynamic and multifaceted digital interface, which is designed to cater and diverse the informational needs of Kuantan citizens and stakeholders. The website offers an array of indispensable services that are interactively crafted to enhance the overall experience of interacting with the console. And for the expectation of software engineering involvement in the portal, we got two main points here. The first one is the software engineer should choose the appropriate programming language and also the frameworks and the tools that should be used in the development of the MKB system. And the second point is the decision of the voter for designing and constructing the architecture of the system to ensure that not only its scalability, but also its dependability and security. And for my individual part, which is choosing functional and non-functional requirement from the system. The functional requirement, I have chosen the language toolbar, which is where the customer should be able to select between Malay and English language as the displayed language of the official portal of Kuantan City Council. And the non-functional requirement, which is technically related to the functional requirement, where changing the language shouldn't take longer than 3 to 5 seconds to complete the translation.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Aiduna Jahabiti Amanas, CB23033. For my part, I choose the ability for users to download documents such as forms and also informational brochures as a functional requirement in the MBK's portal. This feature is crucial because it helps users interact smoothly with different government services, making it easy to find and get the documents they need. The speed and efficiency of download are the non-functional requirement that related with my own functional requirement in the portal. It only takes 2 to 3 seconds to get what you need. This is important, especially for people with different internet speed. The portal makes sure you can download quickly and reliably. When you put this together with other features, it makes the portal works really well and easy for everyone to use.
Hello everyone, I'm Fatin, cruising with matriculation number CB23026, and my role in this project is as a system designer. Today I would like to present my functional requirement. According to the Kuantan City Council official website, the functional requirement include accessibility tools. This functional may allow user to change the size of the text on that portal. This functional may also require the ability to alter the font to a readable font and the backdrop to a light or grayscale background and the theme to a high or negative contrast. And the non-functional requirement is that the system must increase the text size on the portal main page in 2 seconds and keep the visual change continuing until the user realize the new size of text after interacting with the increased text button.
The functional requirement for the system, as a programmer, the first functional requirement is features and capabilities, which is specific the features and capabilities the system must provide. It has a functional where the button can be clicked. There's a clickable button where the user can click, or there's also a clickable word where the clickable word will bring the user to another page about the payment. And for the non-functional, it was the response time about the system. The response time supposed to have a fast response time, and since the system has a slower response time, which take 4 to 6 seconds, and the response time should be 1 to 2 seconds. The response time should be faster and should be better.
We choose the MVC pattern for our system architecture model for this portal because it promotes teamwork by enabling multiple developers to work concurrently on models, views, and also controllers. This collaborative approach enhances efficiency and reduces conflicts, creating a conducive environment for seamless and also parallel development effort. Why we choose the MVC pattern is because, firstly, the MVC pattern provides a distinctive advantage in the separation of website-related concern. With its modular structure, MVC website features 3 distinct components, and each with well-defined roles and also responsibles. Secondly, the MVC pattern fosters improved sustainability. This divisibility of components allows for alterations to be made to individual modules without causing a ripple effect on the rest of the system. This not only streamlines the development process but also contributes to the long-term maintainability of the website.
For the possible risk types and strategies and how to overcome it. For me as the project manager, the first risk, which is the emergency of technological problems during development or after launching the system, which is, if it's left without solving it, could cause the user or the customer to have a bad experience using the system. And the second one, which is potential delays brought on by unexpected events like shifting requirements or resource limitation. And to avoid shifting requirements and resources, we should early accept and freeze the core requirements, which is the crucial and the critical requirements which cannot be changed or get shifted during the development.
As a system analyst, requirement risk in the MBK portal are significant due to project complexity and also diverse stakeholders and users. This complexity can lead to misunderstanding and changes in user expectations, potentially causing delays, increased costs, and dissatisfaction. To manage this, a thorough requirements gathering process involving user engagement and clear documentation is crucial. Having a formal change control process is like having a plan. It helps us check how proposed changes might affect our schedule, budget, and also resources before we give the green light. This way, we can deal with potential risks and also challenges effectively. When it comes to technology risk in the portal, we are talking about the challenges tied to its technical foundation. The chance of facing these risks is moderate, and it depends on how stable, secure, and well managed our system is. If things go wrong, it could result in failures, security breaches, data loss, and also downtime. This not only causes delays and extra costs, but also damage our reputation. To handle this risk effectively, We make sure to have backups and redundancies in place for critical system. This way, if there's a hardware failure or data loss, we can keep things running smoothly. Regular testing and also update of these backup solutions are a must. We also prioritize continuous security checks on our software and also infrastructure to keep everything safe and sound.
Next, I'm going to explain my possible risks as a system designer. Underestimation risk is a big concern for me as a designer. Given my optimistic nature, I might unintentionally underestimate the time, resources, or complexity required. This can lead to missed deadline, going over budget, and losing trust from stakeholders. Especially with a large portal like MBK, tasks like user-centered design and testing with government system could be more demanding than expected. Integration like my data SSM may also reveal hidden issues. To tackle this, I aim to accurate estimate by learning from past project or similar portal, helping us better predict time and resource requirement. Also, usability risk is a big deal for me as a designer because it can have a high impact. Being too optimistic in design might overlook issues like confusing workflow or user frustration, damaging our reputation with negative feedback, and hindering our service goal. A one-size-fits-all approach might not work for everyone, especially for elderly or impaired users, limiting their access. Integrating system can also make navigation tricky. To handle this, I dive deep into user research to understand their needs and preference. Offering tutorial facts and self-help options empower user and reduce frustration, helping us overcome this risk.
For the possible risk type that been stated in the slide, there's a strategy to overcome the risk, which is the first risk to overcome is comprehensive requirement change by spending more time in thought requirement gathering on the beginning phase of the project. Having a direct meeting with MBK or Majlis Bandaraya Kuantan to have a clear understanding on what they need and also the expectation on the system that will be created. This will reduce the responsibility of avoiding crucial requirements. For the second risk, MBK need to clearly define their integration requirement based on what they need, the data flow, how the dependencies of the system, and the expression of expected outcomes that they want for the system after the integration.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Al-Bakkour Ibrahim, matric number CB22013. Today I'm going to present the APIs that we have suggested to use in the case study or the MBK system, which is actually two APIs. The first one is called the current conditions API, and the other one is currency exchange API. For the current conditions API, which is an API that can show the weather conditions by entering the area portal number or any number that can refer to the area of the city. And the second API, which is the currency exchange, where the user can see the currency exchange prices. For example, if he is planning to visit Kuantan or any other city, he can check for the exchanges prices in that city and compare it with his own currency. Ya salam,
Hi guys, it's me again. Now, I would like to tell you about types of user testing. Our MBK portal testing plan is divided into 3 key phases. The 3 key phases are alpha testing, beta testing, and user acceptance testing. In alpha testing, we internally evaluate functionalities, focusing on features like financial process and status verification, ensuring adherence to accessibility guidelines. In beta testing follows refining user experience with external tester and real-world traffic simulation. Feedback guides improvements, guaranteeing a user-friendly portal. And the final user acceptance testing validates the portal readiness, involving end user addressing any remaining issue before seeking stakeholder approval. This meticulous approach ensures our portal is not only technically sound, but also aligns seamlessly with user expectation.
Influence the software post-development deducted from maintenance cost factors. For me as the project manager, I have two key challenges for this part. The first one, which is to manage the expenses, as post-plan changes from incomplete requirements and testing can lead to unexpected costs. And the second one, which is to take care of the upfront planning through specifications, testing, and change control. Change control helps reduce unnecessary revision and maintain a manageable budget for outgoing support.
As a system analyst, my focus is on making sure our team is well prepared to maintain the software efficiently. I ensure they not only know the technical side, but also understand about the government process and also user needs. This helps us reduce downtime, fix a problem fast, and also make updates that matter. In a government portal like MBK, where interruptions can cause significant issues, having skilled staff is key to smooth operations and avoiding extra costs. To achieve this, I support training programs for both technical and also specific domain skills. We also set up a robust knowledge system to quickly handle any issue that pop up. In a nutshell, by enhancing staff skills, a system analyst ensures that MBK portal is well maintained, saving costs, and also providing reliable and high quality service.
Next, I'm going to discuss about factors that influence the software post-development to dedicated for maintenance cost factor. As a system designer for the MBK portal, I want to highlight how the software age and structure play a big role in maintenance costs. My job involves shaping the program architecture, modularity, and documentation, which directly affect how easy and cost-effective it is to maintain down the road. A well-structured program with clear modules is simpler to modify and understand, making maintenance for new features, bug fixes, or integration like with My Data SSM quick and affordable. On the flip side, a messy, unorganized program can lead to expensive and time-consuming rewrite for updates. Prioritizing a well-structured and documented program not only saves on feature costs, but also makes fixing bugs and upgrading smoother, making the user experience better. By consistently updating the program structure, I'm making sure it can adapt and grow for the future, keeping the MBK portal current and user-friendly.
As stated in the slide, the first factor is the program age and structures. As the programmer, the system needs to have an update and refactoring. A proactive program can influence the age factor by regularly updating and refactoring the code base. By implementing update and keep up the current software with the latest technology can reduce the risk of edginess and lower maintenance over time. For the program structure, modular development is a crucial practice that can have a profound impact on the maintainability and long-term success of the software project. By having a smaller and viable modules, it is easier for the programmer to update and do modification, as changes can be localized to specific modules without affecting the entire database. This will help the programmer to do any changes to the MBK official website if there is any changes needed based on the monthly Bandaraya Kuantan itself. That's all for the factor that influence the software. That's all from me, Muhammad Firdaus. Thank you.